Hey everybody, welcome to the ABCs with Mr. Steve.
Hello, Mr. Steve.
oh, hi,
I
Miss
have
Pauline.
a letter for you.
Oh, a letter for me?
Yes.
How did you know it was for me?
Your name is on it, Mr. Steve.
Oh, that is my name.
Yes.
Thanks, Miss Pauline.
You're welcome.
Mr. Steve. You know, boys and girls, when you send a letter to somebody, you always want to write the name of the person you want to read it on the outside of the envelope. That's how they know it's for them. So somebody gave this letter to me. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's one of my favorite letters, the letter L. And that's today's letter of the day. I wonder who sent this to me. Did you send this letter to me? I don't know who it was. But let's see. Whoever it was, they sent a whole bunch of things that also start with the letter L. Let's see. The first thing we have is a lion. Can you roar like a lion? Ready? Roar! Is this lion big or little? Yeah, it is little. You're right. And little starts with L. We'll put the little lion right here. The next thing we're going to pull out is something that's food, and it's yellow and it's really sour. Were you thinking lemon? You were right if you were thinking lemon. And there's another food that looks like a lemon and starts with the letter L, but instead of being yellow, it's green. Do you know what that's called? A lime. Were you thinking lime? Well, good job. You were right if you were. Lime. One of my favorite words that starts with L is a lollipop. Do you like lollipops? Me too. This one is, let's see, raspberry flavored. It's a raspberry flavored lollipop. I bet it tastes really good. It's a Tootsie Pop. Do you know how many licks it would take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. All right, we'll put that down here. Ooh, the next letter L word is a really important one. It's a light bulb. Light bulbs give us light, but they're also fun to use when you have an idea, especially in stories. You might see somebody drawn with a light bulb over the head, like this. That means they have an idea. Ready? Let's practice. No idea. Idea. No idea. Idea. That's fun. We'll put that right here. And there's one more thing in here that starts with the letter L. It's a woman who's going like this. Shh. That woman doesn't start with L. But she has books. Wait a minute. Let's put the books here. She's a librarian. Librarian. Do you go to a library at all? I love libraries. I'm a librarian too. And at my library, just like at your library, you can go and borrow books. Now, do you know what it means when we borrow books? That means that we can bring them home and look at them, but then we have to bring them back to the library so that other boys and girls can read them too. And so that makes libraries really special. And when you come back, you can get more books to bring home. But this librarian has glasses, and she has a bun in her hair. I didn't know librarians were supposed to dress like that. Nobody ever told me that. That gives me an idea. Oh, that gives me an idea. Do I look like a librarian now? I have my glasses. I put a bun in my hair, or on my head. And let's see if I can do this. Ready? You can practice too if you want to. One finger up, close to your lips, and shh. Can you do that? Shh. It's time for us to listen because we're going to talk about some books right now. These books all have to do with letters, and I wanted to show them to you. The first book is called Superhero ABCs. It's by Bob McLeod, and each page has a different superhero that starts with the letter. So let's see. The letter D, superhero, it's Danger Man. Danger Man does daring deeds every day. Danger Man doesn't have a dog. And Danger Man duels with dragons. He's dramatic. All things that start with D. Let's see what starts with L. I can't wait to see it. Oh, it's Laughing Lass. Laughing Lass laughs loudly at lawbreakers. Ha 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 ha. And she likes lollipops. And her lips are like large. And she's a little loony. Anyway, if you wanted to borrow this book from the library, you would be able to find out what all the different superheroes are. Let's see what the next book is. Oh, this is R is for Rocket by Tad Hills. And this is one long story, but each page tells a part of that story with the letter of the page. So let's go to the first page so you get an idea of what I mean. It says, Rocket and his friends have fun learning the alphabet. Rocket finds acorns. Owl draws an angry alligator. Let's go to the L page. A ladybug lands on a leaf and listens to Rocket read a letter from Larry. That's lots of L's. This is a fun story too, if you wanted to borrow that from the library. Our next book is called Elemental Peas, and it's by Keith Baker, and it's all about a bunch of peas, and they have an adventure. On each page, they do things that start with the letter. And wouldn't you know it, the letter L is right here. And for that, they are listeners. Just like you, listeners. We have two more books. This one is called Oh Baby, and each page has a different baby animal. Let's see what the letter L animal is. Oh, it's a leopard. Isn't that a cute baby leopard? That's so cute. I wish I could pet it. Oh, so cute. Okay, and our last story that I wanted to show you is called ABC, A Child's First Alphabet Book by Allison J. And on each page, there's a different thing that starts with a letter. And the letter L is lion. Now, the lion we saw before was little. This lion's much bigger, isn't it? Yeah. And that's the end of the story. And so if you ever want to borrow that one, you can do that too. But wait a minute. I have an idea. I have a basket of letters, and I wanted to show you some of them. Okay, I'm back, everybody, and here's my basket of letters. I can't wait to show them to you, but first, let's take the letter L down because we don't need it right now. We'll put it in the basket with all these other letters. Oh, P-U. Oh, wait a minute. P-U. What is that smell? Do you smell that? I smell something. Skunk! Why didn't you tell me that that was just a skunk puppet and Miss Pauline was playing a trick on me? That Miss Pauline. Let me put my librarian bun back in my hair and let's talk about some more letters. All right, we don't need the P. And we don't need the U. Let's see what other letters we have in here. Do you know what letter this is? Q. And do you know the Q has a best friend that the Q always likes to play with? Whenever we see a Q, we almost always see a U. Right with it. Q, U are best friends, even though they're not next to each other in the alphabet. Do you think letters that are next to each other in the alphabet are best friends? Let's find out. N, O. And what does that spell? No. Letters next to each other in the alphabet are not always best friends. That's just the truth. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we have two of these letters. What letter is this? O. A lot of times when two O's are next to each other when we're reading, it makes it sound like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I like to think of owls. You know, owls make a noise like hoo, hoo. And I think O's kind of look like owl eyes, don't they? Hoo, 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 hoo. That's how I remember when I see two O's together, that they make a sound like ooh, ooh. Let's see what's next. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Ahoy, mateys! Mr. Steve spelled the word pirate on the board. P-I-R-A-T-E. And then he asked me, a real pirate, to come on in to tell you a pirate joke about letters. Are you ready to hear it? Okay. What's the pirate's favorite letter? Do you know? I bet some of you probably think it's this letter. R! And that's a good guess. But you'd be wrong. Walk the plank! The pirate's first love was the C. So if you thought the letter C was the pirate's favorite letter, you'd be wrong. Walk the plank! The pirate's favorite letter is right here. It's the letter P. Because without it, pirates are just irate. Get it? Ask your parents. Hey everybody, it was just me pretending to be a pirate. Oh, you knew that already? Oh well. But while I was pretending to be a pirate, I had an idea. Wait. I had an idea. And that idea was, it doesn't matter if I dress like a pirate, or if I have glasses and a bun in my hair, or if I just dress the way I normally do. I can still be a librarian. None of that matters. All that matters is I love books, and I love kids, and I love reading, so I love being a librarian. And I love that you did such a great job listening to this episode of the ABCs with Mr. Steve. But everybody, our time is over. So I hope to see you next time for the letter M.